Satnam everybody, and welcome to another week and some new yoga. So we've been doing all this lovely work on the chakras. We've been focusing on the base chakras, which is all about our digestion, the reproductive organs, elimination, all of that stuff, all the basics in life. And we're going to start the next few weeks moving into the higher chakras, which is all about the heart, the lungs, the throat, the head. This week we're going to work on shifting the energy up. So it's all about moving the energy from the base chakras to the higher chakras. But really what that means is you're going to get a really nice stretch for the back and the shoulders, and it's quite energizing. It's all about shifting the circulation, which is really good for your memory and for the mind and everything. So let's get started. This is a set that we do fairly often, so I'm coming back to this. You might be familiar with it. Starting sitting, feet on the floor and hands on your chest, on your knees. Inhale, stretch the chest forwards, exhale, rounding back. Inhale forwards, exhale back. These are our spinal flexes. And you want to have the eyes closed, like you're balancing a book on the crown of your head. Inhale, chest forwards, exhale, round back. Inhale, forwards, exhale, back. Stop beeping for one outside. And then come and sit back in your chair, relax, breathe. Feel the tummy rise, expand as you breathe in, contract as you breathe out. Now we're going to do the same thing again, but now we're going to use a mantra. We're going to think of the word Satnam. Satnam means I am, or honouring yourself, which is really what your yoga practice is all about. So sitting in the front of your chair, inhale, think of the word Sat as you stretch the chest forwards. Exhale, think Nam. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Head stays steady like you're balancing a book on the crown of the head. Inhale, think Sat, hold it here. Exhale, think Nam. Good, and then sit back in your chair, palms up, relax and breathe. Just allow your whole body to sink down into the chair. Encourage the breath down into the tummy, into the hips, the base of the trunk of the body. Breathe. As you breathe in, everything expands. As you breathe out, everything contracts. We're going to do a little bit of twisting. So let's just start off sitting up nice and straight and tall, and just turn your head. So bring your left hand over to your right knee and twist to look over your right shoulder. And then inhale, center, and exhale to the other side. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Good. stretch the fingertips out to the side, bring them onto the shoulders, and twist from side to side. Inhale one direction, exhale the other. Good. Inhale center. Good. And then just sit back again in your chair and relax. Simply, as you're doing your yoga practice, your mind starts to quieten down with all the usual chitter chatter. Starting to become aware just of yourself, and you're in your body, and you're more in control of your thoughts. We call the mind the monkey mind, or cheetah, because it's always chasing around, and with our yoga practice it's really about trying to quieten it, calm it, so it obeys you rather than you running around after it all the time. Okay. Of course, yoga is always also about your physical body too, obviously, which we're keeping nice and healthy with all our stretching. So interlock the fingers like this, so you're sort of making hooks with the fingers and bring them up into the heart center area. And then we're one elbow up and one elbow down. So it's at the heart area where everything starts to shift, and then we move, our energy goes up through the heart to the higher chakras, as they're called. The heart is also an area that just, it closes up quite often, even just with our posture, because we're constantly rounding our shoulders forward, we're closing up the heart chakra. So all of these stretches, even breathing, is really good for the heart energy. Good, and then pull on the fingertips. And relax. Good, and then I think we're going to just finish up there. So sitting back in your chair, just lifting one foot at a time, circling your ankles. The horn beeping outside. Usually it's so quiet here, especially with lockdown. There's very little happening in Portrush. A little bit busier this week though, because people are allowed to come together, small groups. Circling in both directions. Point the toes, flex the feet, good for circulation. Point, flex. Good, and then we're going to relax. So sitting back in your chair, close the eyes, breathing in and out through the nose. Allow your whole body to release, relax, let go, sink down into the chair. Relax here for as long as you possibly can.